Welcome. Just want to take this opportunity tonight to talk to you a little bit about what I do, why I do it, and what really One24 is all about, and why I see it as being the next giant to ever hit this industry. Okay, I've been around this industry since 1985. In the beginning, I was the biggest skeptic of all of them. Okay, I've made mistakes. I was the one that literally laughed at a guy who ended up making $10 million a year in this industry. I think he proved me a little bit wrong. Okay, but I was a big enough man to say, hey, I was wrong. I admit it. I fell in love with this industry once I really started to understand it. But for me, the turning point was really getting to know a lot of the top income earners in this industry, because I'm as big as skeptical. I'm a right brain person as much as anybody else in the world. It's got to be facts, figures, logic. I got to see it. I got to believe it. I got to understand it. Okay, and I actually became friends with a lot of people who are making the 6- and 7-figure incomes in this industry. And once you see that, guys, and once you understand the lifestyle these people have, you'll fall in love with it. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You will fall in love with this industry, okay? Because this industry is absolutely phenomenal, okay? Because it gives people the opportunity to have their cake and eat it too. And what do I mean by that? It gives you not only the opportunity to have the money, okay? Because I know a lot of people in the corporate world make a lot of money, but they're so married to their business, it is absolutely crazy. I'm talking 6, 7 days a week, sometimes 60, 70, 80 hours a week. And guys, I've done that before. It's not a lot of fun, okay? And it burns you out. You know how many family functions and birthdays and baseball games and football games and plays that those people miss and that I've missed in my lifetime? We've traded our life for an income that we try to make our life. They try to make life better for our kids. And you get to a point where you say, you know what? How can I make things better for me? How can I make things absolutely better for my family? Because I've got a son that's 13, I got one that's 27, and they'll tell you, the older one, I would have traded some of the money, okay, for a few more minutes, for being at that baseball game, for being at that football game, okay? Life is precious. There's nobody on their deathbed that says, I wish I would have made more money. Okay, at the end you say, I wish I would have spent more time with my family. And guys, at the end of the day, that's what money allows us to do. Okay, to me, it's not about the money anymore. I've made the money. Okay, to me, it's about the freedom and the independence. It's the right or the ability to do what I want whenever I want to do it. Okay, there's too many people I know. Okay, the week is Friday. Why? Because they don't have to go to work Saturday or Sunday. The most miserable day. You know that most heart attacks occur on a Monday. Have you ever wondered why? You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You just have to use a little common sense because of that stress. Okay, network marketing or this business is a stress reliever. Okay, the company I'm involved with isn't technically an MLM company. Okay, we're the first IRP program that has ever been created. Okay, IRP program is an incentivized referral program. We are a linear compensation program. We don't have the typical pyramid structure that they have in MLM. Typical. Okay, and I love MLM. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, but with One24, we don't have the high group requirements. We don't have the high volumes. We don't have the breakaways. We don't have any of the other BS that causes a lot of people, quite frankly, to fail in this industry. Okay, and if you've been around this industry, I'll talk to you for a second because you'll understand it. With breakaways, you got to constantly keep recruiting. Okay, or you got to be a mega retailer. And let's face it, the top people in this business aren't your mega retailers; it's your mega recruiters. Okay, and you got to keep putting people into your program so you maintain your $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 volume requirements to get paid on your organization. And what happens to some people is they're not quite successful. They're kind of there, but let's say, hey, they got $1,000 in retail sales this month. They need to be at 2 to get paid. What do? Boom, American Express, Visa, MasterCard. Here you go, $1,000 worth of product. I'm going to retail it on the other side. Well, they actually do go out and retail that $1,000 next month, but they're still $1,000 short. So what do? Boom, hand the credit card, give me another $1,000 worth of products, and you can never get caught up. That's why you hear the stories that you do in this industry that people are $20,000, $30,000 in debt. Because guys, once you understand this industry, you fall in love. You create an absolute passion for this industry, and you're gonna do it, and nothing's gonna stop you. Okay, you may have some failures along the way, but you're never gonna quit, because once you truly understand, if I use a product and I refer it to you, and you use a product, and you refer it to your friends who use the product, and they refer it to their friends who use the products, guys, it creates a tremendous synergy. And it's no different than if I went and saw, I didn't know what movies at the movies right now, True Grit, and I came and say, hey guys, True Grit, great movie, go see it. Well, if every one of the people that I recommended that movie to went and saw that movie, if I got a percentage of that, okay, that would be the beginning of the network marketing or the incentivized referral program. And then you go to the next level. Now, if they went and saw the movie and they liked it and they told their friends, you could create this mass market. In fact, did you know that if you only found 3 people, okay, in 124, okay, which means the first month you sponsored one person, second month you sponsored one person, third month you duplicated what you did, which means they went out and sponsored one person, went and sponsored one person, went and sponsored one person. In 24 months, you could be earning a 6-figure income in a perfect world. Let's say it's not a perfect world, because my goodness, nothing's a perfect world. Okay, let's say you're earning half that, so you're making $50,000 a month. You know, I think you could get by on $50K a month. I don't know about you, but, you know, we'll give it a shot. But let's go a step further. Let's say that you're only half of that and you're down to $25,000 a month. Well, I don't think that's going to put you in the poor phone, folks, but you can make a nice living. And that's the beauty of this industry. And the way 124 is, it gets rid of that love-hate relationship we have with this industry. And Mark will even tell you, Mark Seaforth, one of the co-founders of this business, is it eliminates that, because people stay around long enough to succeed, okay? Because let's face it, the hardest part is if I have to go out and sponsor 100 people to retain 3 of them, that's tough to do. Is it being done? Absolutely. This industry's created more millionaires than any other industry that's out there today, so obviously it's working. But they say there's a 97% failure rate. So that means out of every 100 people that are sponsoring this industry, only 3 of them make it. And look at the numbers with just 3 of them making it. They're staggering. What if you had a program that had a 90% retention rate? Okay? If I sponsored 100 people, how many would I retain? 90. Okay? That's totally unique, and that's what we have here with 124. And I don't want to get too serious here, because this is a fun business, but think about that. Do the math, do the numbers. Go to my website, check it out. There's a link. Math is math, and you cannot avoid the numbers, okay? It's just the way it is, okay? But if you got a product that has low overhead, you get people making money right away, because the incentivized referral program is, once you join the company, everyone that gets involved after you becomes part of the linear compensation program. That's where I can sponsor 9 people and have over 12,000 people now in my group that I get paid on. Okay? That's the beauty of this industry. And once you watch the videos and you understand that concept, hopefully a light will go on. Because, guys, this is the biggest no-brainer I have ever seen. Okay, when you look at the failures in this industry and you understand why people fail, okay, because there's thousands upon thousands, probably well into the millions. Okay, if you have 36 million people doing it, 97% failure rate, just do the math. Millions of people have done this before in one form or another. Okay, they fail because there's these huge group requirements that they have to maintain to get paid, and they don't meet them. They fail. They don't have the marketing platform. And think of the beauty of the internet. Nowadays, I don't have to sit down. When I started this, we had to do the Tuesday night meetings. We had to do the Friday night meetings. We had to do the Saturday all-day trainings. We'd fly from coast to coast to sponsor people. We would sit down. We'd create a group. We'd get our suits on. And you know, hey, it was totally different than sitting around in a T-shirt and a video camera. It was totally different. We had to get in front of these people and do a presentation and try and pitch them on what we were selling. Nowadays, I can refer you to a website. I can give you one of my business cards. This is a mirror image, so it'll be backwards. But I can refer to you to a website, and I can say, check out my website, If you like it, get on my waiting list. If you're not, that's okay. You don't have to sit there and try and be a salesperson or a spokesperson or anything like that. Guys, there's nothing more exciting than what we have here. You know, when I got involved 25 years ago, I remember not being able to sleep because I'm like, if I can do this, this, and this, and I can create this, and I can have my lifestyle, and I won't have a boss, and I can travel, and I can see the world and everything else. But I had to sit down. I used to have a presentation binder, and actually somewhere in this house I still have that presentation binder, and I had folders upon folders upon folders of notebooks and notes from all these seminars that I attended over 25 years. I mean, you know, I've got them all over the place. I've got them on my shelves. I've got books. I mean, look at these books. You know, look at some of these books that, you know, Art Williams' book. Who's this one? Randy Ward's book. Everybody knows Randy a little bit. Who's this one? Malcolm Nichols' book on network marketing. Now, these are reversed. I should kind of flip them around a little bit. Bring out the best you can be in MLM. Living with a Passion. And that's just some of them. These are just the ones. These are just the ones that I have handy. Okay, these books go way back. So I mean, I got all kinds of stuff that I've been around this business for a long time. And there's some good books. I don't have my, you know, some of my Og Mandino books around here. You know, this is just one of Og Mandino's books. You know, I've got more books on my desk than I know what to do with because, guys, this industry is absolutely phenomenal. Because it's one thing to make money, and I've made a lot of money over the years, okay? But it's another thing to have time freedom, okay? On your deathbed, you're going to look back on your life saying, you know, I wish I would have spent more time with my family. You're not going to sit there and say, God, I wish I made more money, okay? We offer people quality, and it's quality. When I go to sponsor someone, I don't look at it as I'm trying to sell them. I'm offering them the greatest opportunity they'll ever have in their lifetime working with One24, working with me and my company. There's people that I don't like, and I just don't pitch it to them because I don't want them, okay? I work with people that I want to work with, and that's the beauty of this industry. And that's the ability we have. And if you watch, you really sit down and take a parachute that doesn't open, you know, doesn't work real well. I've jumped out of planes, and I've used my emergency chute before, and it's not the best feeling in the world. You know, it's another time, another story. But anyway, if you sit there and you watch these 4 videos with an open mind and sit there and say, can I do this? Well, yes, you can, okay? But you got to believe, okay? Because this business comes down to timing and belief. We got the timing. We're only about 8 months old with One24. We're fledgling. We're only in the United States currently, okay? And when you look at the whole spectrum of network marketing, we're babies compared to the rest of the world, okay? The rest of the world makes us, I mean, they're just so involved in network marketing. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm the national trainer for a business site that we do called IBO Social, IBO Toolbox. And I was talking to the developer, the creator, the owner of the company, and it's amazing what the statistics are of us compared to the rest of the world. Okay, and IBO is a great platform if you're looking to get more exposure and everything else. But I'll shoot a link down there somewhere in here for that. But yeah, that's another story. I don't want to talk about that really that much here. But this business is crazy. It is absolutely so simple. And with the advent of the internet, websites, you can go to people nowadays and say, here's a website, okay? Here's one of my websites. And this one is, which one is this? 124.arizonawealthgroup.com. This is one of my sites. And I can say to people, you guys, you know what? You're a great person. I think you do very well in my company. Here's my card. Take a look at my website. And if you're interested, get on the waiting list. Well, what is it? Well, you know, I really want you to go to my website, check it out. And if you're interested, get on my waiting list. Well, what is it? I try never to go into the presentation, okay? Because I want the videos to be the issue, not me. Because I could sit there and I could talk to anybody for, you know, long enough. If they've got even a 30% open mind, I'll guarantee you I can sponsor my company in no time. it's just a no-brainer. Okay, there's no way you can argue with facts. Okay, but does everyone have that ability? No. Do I want everyone to have that ability? Absolutely not. Because it retards the process, the duplication. Okay, but 124 offers some things that a lot of other companies don't. Okay, we avoid that 97% failure rate just because of the way it's designed. Because you just get involved, you do minimal effort, you sponsor a few people here or there, because you can only sponsor one person a month with the green tickets. And I'm not going to go into that. You can look at the website and you'll understand that. But if you do the minimums, you're going to be making money. And once you start making money where you receive your product every month, you get your Nature Burst every month, okay, and it's free, and you feel better, and you lose weight, and you have energy, and you recover from your workouts better, faster, you're not going to quit. I mean, that's why this company is looking at a 90% retention factor. Okay, you're not going to quit. Okay, if you're looking for a get-rich-quick program, this is not it. Okay, it wasn't designed to be it, and that's why people succeed. Because the biggest failure people have in this industry is they get involved, they hear all the stories. Hey, you're making six figures, blah blah blah. I got involved and I made $1 million in a week. Hey, cheers. That's grape juice. I made $1 million in 30 days, and I'm the greatest man. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's not about the gurus that are out there. It's about you. It's about the masses. It's about the people becoming involved. Because if we can get everybody making money, then everybody's going to stay, and that's the beauty of this industry. Okay, but it's the process, and that's the beauty of 124. Because the way it's designed, that your fourth check may only be for $45, $50. Okay, your sixth check may not be that large. Okay, but if you haven't heard, and I don't know if I should go into this now or not, but there's a story. Would you rather have $1 million, or would you rather have a penny double every day for a month? Well, for those that understand network marketing and numbers and investments and the way money doubles, is that penny doubled every day. At the end of that 30 days, will be worth $10 million. Pretty staggering, isn't it, when you think about it? But the thing is, on the 20th day, that penny is only worth around $1,300. Okay? So think about that. If you put 2 years of effort, okay, into this blood, sweat, and tears, and you're only making $1,300 a month, how many of you would quit? Most people wouldn't even make it to that point. But when you realize that if you would have just gone that extra mile, that 20th, the 31st day, you'd become a multi-millionaire. Okay? Well, what stopped people from doing that? A lot of times is because of the volume requirements. Okay? It's because of the way these companies are set up. And that's the beauty of 124. We've got an 18 to 24 month roadmap, okay, that causes you to stay involved. Because you'll stay involved. It's one of these things, if you're on automatic payment for something, but you're actually getting a bigger check, and you're not really doing anything different, you're going to stay connected. You're going to stay involved, okay? And you're going to be successful. You can't help it. You can't stop it. Because once you create momentum, you can't stop it. You can try, but you can't, okay? The dreams of this industry are becoming real with 124. You are capped at $100,000 with 124 on one side of the program. Now, that's a month. Okay, so hopefully you can live with $100,000 a month. But the good news is, because of the other side, the gold rush, there's actually an opportunity to double that on the other side. So you're not stuck there. But think about it. How many people's lives would change if you were making that kind of income monthly? What would you do? Okay, would you travel the world? Would you buy a bigger house? Would you give your kids a better education? Would you do charitable work? Wouldn't it be wonderful? I don't know if any of you have seen the show that's on Sunday nights called The Secret Millionaire. And probably one of the greatest people in this industry, Danny Johnson, was on the premiere episode. And Danny is a wonderful, wonderful story. A homeless mother. Back in 1993. Became a multi-millionaire in 2 years because of this industry. And guys, there's tons and tons of stories about this industry. There's people out there that you don't even know where their wealth come from, but if you talk to them, yeah, it came from this company, came from that company. And worldwide, this because of the social connections, because of the media that we're on right now, this industry is going to explode. People are getting tired, okay? They said there's two things bad about a boss. One is having one, and the other one's being one, okay? There's people out there looking for a change. They don't want to, come in and, get their pink slip because the stock has to go up 10 cents, because the company's downsizing, because the economy. There's people out there that are really, their whole lives, their whole paradigm is changing because gas is going up 50 cents a gallon, okay? Think about how tight their lives is. Guys, there's people out there just waiting for us to show them this opportunity, okay? And that's the beauty of it. We're here to help people. I do not sell people. I share with people, okay? And I'm sharing this with you right now. So go to my website, check it out. I just wanted to get on site. I'm sitting there having a nice little glass here, and I just want to talk to you a little bit tonight and share my passion with this industry a little bit, because we are changing lives, and I want you to be part of me, and I need you to be part of my group. We'll have some fun. We'll make some money. We've got some tools that make it easy. When you go to my website, you click on the video, start to watch me, you'll see some of the things I'm talking about. This is an absolutely no-brainer. This is something you want to share with your friends, you want to share with your family, you want to share it with everyone you know. This business is absolutely bulletproof. But for now, I just want to say cheers. Have a nice evening. And that's it. Okay? Take care. Thanks.